Welcome to Running Plays with Coach P. Wade. I am Coach P. Wade, and today I want to talk about what everybody is talking about, and y'all know what it is. The President of the United States dropping out of the race with 4 months till the election day, right? It's crazy. It's something I've never seen in my lifetime. I know most people haven't seen it. I haven't went back in history to see if this ever happened before. Not here to talk about political views or anything like that. We're not talking about Democrats and Republicans on this channel on this episode. But the thing I wanted to talk about was my takeaway from it and some things I thought about after the fact and how it can relate to our lives and what we do. So Joe Biden dropped out of the race and everybody had different views on it. Some people were like for it, some people are against it, whatever. Some people are indifferent. But the thing is, he dropped out of the race and he made his decision. He has a plan that we don't know about. He has a reason that we don't know about. He's going to give it to the world, of course, but he has his reason for himself, for his family, for his life journey of why he dropped out of this race. But the thing is, Joe Biden had the heart to do it. And a lot of us, and I was in this at one point, we're stuck in the race. And y'all know what race I'm talking about. I'm talking about anybody out here that's living and working these jobs, 9 to 5, in debt, doing all these things, going to work, coming home, redoing it, rinse and repeat. I'm talking about the rat race. And if you aren't familiar with the rat race, I know a lot of people may have heard the terminology over time, but what the rat race is pretty much it came about where they try to compare humans to rats, where rats go around in this circle searching for a reward, which is, typically cheese. For us, I guess it's the money. But we go into that. We're stuck in this rat race because it's really no progress being made when you're in the rat race. You get stuck in the rat race because you need to be in it because you now have created a lifestyle to have this job that you may hate. You may have created substantial amount of debt. So now you have to stay in this job that you hate because you need to pay the bills that you created. And a lot of people are stuck in this rat race and not having the heart or not being able to sit down and devise a plan of how to get out. Because once you're in the rat race, I've been in it. I've been on that wheel. I've been stuck. I've been in the circle, whatever you want to call it. I get it because you created a lifestyle. You start making more money. So things around you start adding up to the amount of money you were making. You got a promotion. You start making more money. So now you got a new car, right? You say you live in an apartment or whatever. This is I remember back when I stayed in apartments, I got more money. I want something nicer. And that's all okay. But it's not okay when you're going to a job that you hate. It's not okay when you are piling on debt. It's not okay when you aren't doing something that you're passionate about and you absolutely hate going to work every day. If I'm talking to you, keep watching. If I'm talking to you, you know who I'm talking to. You know this is for you. This isn't for everyone, but this may be for you. So I say all that to say, Joe Biden had the heart to drop out of the race. I want you to have the heart to drop out of the race and to devise your plan. First of all, hold on, let me go back. Make the decision. Before all this came out, he had to make the decision. And how do you make a decision? I say this in a lot of videos. What are the pros? What are the cons? Hell, what does your heart feel like? You know what I'm saying? What's your mental state? Because sometimes it may not even be, pros and cons list. I could throw that out the window. Pros and cons can be a great tool. But sometimes what is your mental state like? If you're going into a job every day and it is beating you down, if it's making you depressed, it's bringing you to a dark space, in a dark place, then you probably don't need to be going there every day for the rest of your life, right? It's probably killing you. It's probably going to make the rest of your life a little shorter. And I know that may be grim, and I'm not trying to be grim, but that's the facts. Jobs can cause anxiety, stress. Jobs can cause chronic disorders because we don't take care of ourselves, because they deplete us, because we allow jobs to start affecting and impacting our mental health. And when I say allow, I don't mean like we just let it happen. No, it happens, We only allow when we don't make a decision to stop and we don't make a decision to change. And that's what I want you to do today. I'm not saying go quit your job, but I'm saying make a decision. I'm saying devise a plan. I'm saying figure out how you can now get into a financial space where you are in a substantial amount of debt. How can you start paying it off? Is it less Starbucks? Is it carpooling? What does that look like for you? What is it in your life that you may have to sacrifice to help you start cutting down that debt, to help you start paying off the credit cards, to help you get into a space where you're not depending so much on this job that you hate and staying in this rat race? Because once you make that decision, you're good. Once you make that decision, you're on the right path. How about I say that? Not saying you're good because you have to make the decision, but then there's action that has to happen behind the decision. And let me tell you something, just like Biden dropping out and not everybody supporting it, same thing with you. Not everybody's going to be on board, but you have to do what's for you. There's been so many times in my life when I hate it, and I hate it because there's people that have been maybe hurt by some decisions that I make. But at the end of the day, I had to do what was best for me and for this journey and this path that I'm on in life. That's just kind of, it's the unfortunate but fortunate part of life. You know, it's fortunate for yourself, but sometimes it can be unfortunate for others. But you have to know, when is it time for you to drop out of this race and get into a different path and a different journey? When is that time for you? Is it time today? I just came to say this. If you know that you're going to a job every day, it's stressing you out, it's depleting you, it's draining you, it's starting to spill over into your personal life, into your marriage. You starting to snap on your kids because you've had this long, draining day and you can't take it. Your bills are piling up. You got all these nice things. You got the nice car. You got the nice jewelry. You got the nice wardrobe, but you have a lot of debt and you're truly unhappy and you are going to this job that you hate. You're probably in the rat race, and it might be time for you to do like Biden and drop out. And y'all, I came by to say that today. I'm not going to make this any longer. I think I got the message across. I hope I got the message across. And y'all, please, 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 if you're watching this, please like, please share, please comment. Please send this to your mama, your daddy, your brothers, your sisters, your co-workers that are experiencing the same thing that you might be experiencing. Send it out and tell them, hey, it might be time to be like Biden and drop out of the rat race, okay? So y'all, please follow me on all my social accounts. Instagram, Coach P. Wade. TikTok, Coach P. Wade. Facebook at Patrice Wade. And y'all, please keep rocking with me. I'm going to keep dropping episodes. I'm going to keep dropping content because I love to do this and I want to be able to help somebody out today. So y'all, Coach P. Wade, I'm out.